Hello everyone. Before we get started, please like and share this video. It really helps me out. Also, if you can, subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you cut on all notification bells so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. And one more thing, when you're watching my videos,
You better make sure you look behind you.
I'm gonna give you one strong advice. If you're on a road trip and you're traveling, do not enter abandoned cities because you don't know why they were abandoned and your life could be in danger, especially if you don't know what to expect in those unknown abandoned towns. I speak this from experience. Something that happened to me that still shakes me up, and I won't even step foot in a town that's semi-abandoned because that's how frightening and scary this situation was. This happened 2 years ago. I was on a road trip with my brother, Caleb. As we were driving, we started to run low on gas. And then on top of that, Caleb was a type 1 diabetic and his sugar was getting very low and we didn't have much food left over and I didn't want him going into a coma. As we kept on driving, that's when we noticed a town. The town said St. James Junior Town. I never heard of this town before, and my brother Caleb never heard of it either. We decided to stop in that town, and once we got in there, that's when we noticed the town was completely abandoned. Buildings had broken windows, some of them were boarded up. It just looked like a ghost town. There were plenty of abandoned stores and other things as well. As we kept on driving, that's when my car suddenly died on me. I realized that the gas tank was empty. Damn it, come on, I said to myself as I was looking up, expecting to see Caleb right next to me in the passenger side. But when I looked, the seat was empty. I was confused and really dumbfounded because there was no way he could have gotten out of the car because I would have saw him trying to get out of the car. But he vanished, almost like he was never there in the car with me. I looked around and then I called out for him. Caleb? Caleb? Where'd you go? Look, man, you can't just run off like that. You gotta let me know. Caleb! But I didn't get no response at all. It was silence. It was silent until I heard Caleb yelled out like he was in pain. I froze for a moment, pinpointing where the sound was coming from, and it was 2 buildings away from where I was at. I vaulted over there to try to get to Caleb to see if everything was alright. He kept on screaming out in pain, like someone or something was hurting him, but I didn't know what was going on. And when I finally got there, I saw him on the ground. He was rolling over in pain, but that's not the only thing I saw. I saw 5 kids. They were standing over him. I thought maybe they were lost or something, but when I got closer, I noticed that all of them had blood on their hands and all over their clothing as well. I ran over there, paying no mind to the kids momentarily, and when I looked at Caleb's body, I was horrified. His neck was bitten into. I couldn't see the inside of his neck. It was horrifying. And then I heard some gurgling and growling. I looked at the kids, and what I saw really made the hairs on my back stand up. These kids had glowing green eyes, and they had sharp, unhuman-like teeth, something you would find on an animal or a creature. They had blood dripping down from it. They also had blood all over their faces. They looked at me, and they didn't say anything. Only thing they did was just growled. It sounded unnatural. It didn't sound like it came from them, but I know it did. They looked at me, and then one little girl from the group jumped on me and started biting at my arm. She bit it off hard. I yelled out in pain, trying to get the girl off me, but that's when the other kids jumped in on me and started biting down on me. I was yelling out in pain, and then I heard more kids coming, and they all surrounded me and ate at me like I was some coarse meal. This kept on going. I can feel their teeth grinding in on my bones. My bones began to break on my legs. I screamed out in pain. I tried screaming more, but then one little kid came up with glowing green eyes, growled like some creature, and bit at my neck. I couldn't scream anymore, and that's when I realized I had to just accept fate. I was gonna die here by these kids. I don't know what they were, but they were not human. As I'm telling you this, I just want to say I'm sorry. Hopefully this recording gets out to someone, somewhere, to give them a warning. Don't step foot in St. Jamestown at all. It's not abandoned.